Hey everyone, it's me, Christopher. Had the three things to tell you this. One, I got the new phone, but I didn't know Dad got me on the new phone because this stupid phone didn't fit my earbud in because it didn't have a bigger hole in it. And two, I got my finger under the cookie lid because it is supposed to be a jack-o'-lantern cookie I got from HEB. And three, we're going to read another Egyptian beauty story. Okay, we're going to read the Egyptian beauty. We're on Love in the Multiverse. Did you see here? I drew that one. A beautiful, lovable. Am I right? Okay. Time to get reading. Okay. Years ago, Amara, the Egyptian god of the multiverse, helping the little boy named Robin to get to home. Amara tried to put everybody back to the other dimension, and then the warlock named Snake Spear, and he trying to get Robin. Till then, the wave is coming, and everybody was back to their own dimension, and except Robin. Amara told Robin to go to the other dimension and get some help. Amara fight Snake Spear all alone, and Robin jumped into the other dimension. When just woke up, he see the timeline in his dream. In 2003, everybody in the kingdom celebrating Sanwa's 14th birthday just showed up and said, "Happy birthday, big boy." Sanwa said, "Thank you, and I glad you just in time for puppy cake." Just said, "I hope there were a slice for me." So they enjoyed the puppy cake, and once they done with cake, they give Sanwa a birthday gift. Emerald and Arthur got Sanwa a necklace for his birthday. Arthur told Sanwa that with necklace will give Sanwa a good luck. With Sanwa and Just hear something in the town, Sanwa and Just ran to the town, and there was a kid one away from the 2,000-foot long cobra. Sanwa handled the cobra and Just take care of the kid. Just told kid that he gonna be okay. So he take the kid's hand and just feel the dream. Just know that kid is not other than Robin. Okay. Just said, "You're the kid that I saw you in my dream." Robin didn't know that Just saw Robin in his dream. Sanwa is still working on the cobra, but Sanwa just bite the tail, and the cobra went to the portal, and Sanwa want to know where the portal taking to. Just told Sanwa that this kid named Robin, and he from the other dimension. Sanwa thought they brought everybody back to their own dimension. Then the dimension guard come by and say, "Are you Sanwa?" Sanwa said, "Yes, but where did you guys come from?" Meanwhile, the dimension guards take Sanwa, Just, and Robin to the Hall of Multiverse. In the Hall of Multiverse, there were 5 dogs known as Universe Guardian, and the 5 humans known as hero of time. The first dog is a leader named Sobbed, and the first human is a leader too named Windwaker. Someone see the saluki named Maria, and she is daughter of Sod. Maria look at Sanwa, and they in love. Sod said, as a universe guardian and hero of time, we like to say thank you for saving the dimension. Windwaker said, and most of you that you're brave, truthful, and most heroic that you ever did. Sod said, I'm Sod, and this is Cloud, Storm, Ema, Power, and my daughter, Maria. Windwaker said, I'm Windwaker, and this is Doris, Polo, Charm, and Lucia. Sod said, every time that we protect the dimension, and now you give us hope. Windwaker said, and we do our best for our home. Someone asked, why did you guys bring us here? Sod said, because we need your help. Windwaker said, because there was a warlock named Snakespear, and he wanted to take over the dimension. Then the mysterious voice came out and said, that's true, because he coming to get someone. The man on a wheelchair come by and said, my name is Dr. Alexander. I like to say I work with the universe's guardian and the hero of time. Okay, I'm back. Just asks, so Dr. Alexander, how can we stop Snakespear? Dr. Alexander said, we can protect Robin, and the hero of time will stop Snakespear from getting him. Someone said, that was a great plan that you have. The meeting was over, and Maria walked to Sanwa and said, it was honored to meet you, Sanwa. Sanwa said, it was honored to meet you too, Maria. Maria asked, do you want to hang out with me? Sanwa said yes, and they fell in love. Meanwhile, the cobra heading to Snakespear, and the cobra talked to Snakespear and said, I found the little boy, and there was a guy and a dog, and their name is Sanwa and Just. Snakespear said, Sanwa and Just, huh? So tell me about Sanwa and Just. The cobra said, you see that Sanwa is a dog and Just is supposed to be a god. So Sanwa bite my tail and they have the boy. Snakespear asks, where did they taking a boy? Meanwhile, Maria takes Sanwa to her room, and this looks so cute. Maria said, what do you think about my room? Sanwa said, it looks so adorable, and how did you make your room so fancy? Maria said, I made someone who helped me make my room. Maria get something out of her closet, and she had the ball. Sanwa asked, did the ball help you with your room? Maria said, this is no ordinary ball. This is a jigsaw ball. Okay. Sanwa asks, so the jigsaw ball is alive, right? Maria said, don't worry, someone appeared when I tapped the ball 3 times. When Maria tapped the ball 3 times. The hairy man appeared and said, "Hello, doggy. I'm Maria's assistant." Sam was surprised and said, "Wow, I didn't see that one coming." Maria said, "Samuel, this is Gregor. And Gregor, this is Samuel. And I want you to give me and Samuel a nice cup of puppy tea." Gregor said, "You're the boss." Gregor go grab the puppy tea and fast he can, and Samuel said, "I can't believe that creature is so nice to us." Gregor brought puppy tea for them, and he said he has disappeared. Samuel said, "Where did he go?" Maria said, "He's going to inside the ball." Someone asked, "Did he live inside the ball?" Maria said, "Yes, 'cause once he done his task, he going to do whatever he wanted to do inside the ball." Someone said, "Maria, that's what a wonderful you have." Maria said, "Thanks, and I always do this." Someone felt like a love inside, and so will Maria. Meanwhile, the universe Guardian and the Hero of Time taking Samuel, Just, and Robin to the big city, called the Multi-City, when people from dimension can visit and meet other people from the other dimension. They visit the Hall of Multi-City to see Sheldon, the mayor of Multi-City. Sheldon said, "I'm Mayor Sheldon, and I like to say that we people in dimension are making peace and hope to others, 'cause we made a law to the dimension, and only thing here is somebody not becoming an evil, so make a right choice to helping each other and protect other home dimension of the bad happening. And someone please change your attitude, and do you have any question?" Whew. Just said, "Yes. How did everybody know about evil?" Sheldon said, "It's good simple, really. You see that when someone doing something bad in the multi-city, someone needs to be punished for doing evil things." Samuel said, "You see that there is a warlock named Snakespeare, and he was trying to get this kid named Robin." Sheldon said, "So the evil warlock is after the little boy?" Robin said, "Yes, ma'am, 'cause he trying to get me, and then our Maria, well, the Egyptian god of a multiverse, told me to get some help from another dimension." Sheldon agreed that Snakespeare will coming to get Robin, and they plan to stop Snakespeare for getting Robin. Just checking. The Dimension Police and the Dimension Navy are together to stop Snakespeare. Later at night, Dr. Alexander and Maria came by, and Maria said Samuel, and Samuel said Maria. They went to each other and hugged each other. Samuel asked, "What are you guys doing here?" Dr. Alexander said, "We're here to help everybody in the multi-city to be safe." Saud said, "Excellent work, so I want you and my daughter Maria get everybody inside the Hall of Multiverse. And Sarah, come with me, 'cause Windmaker and I want to tell you inside the Hall of Multi-City." Saud bring Sarah inside the Hall of Multi-City, and Windmaker said, "Sarah, it's time to tell you about Snakespeare, so lay down." Sarah lay down on the floor, and Sob told Sanwa to close his eye, and Sanwa closed his eyes. Wind Waker asked, "What did you see?" Sanwa said, "I see nothing." Sob said, "Well, concentrate, Sanwa, and look through the darkness." Wind Waker said, "Listen to the whisper to your ears." Sanwa listened to the whisper to his ear. It said, "Dream about himself," and Sanwa see the time of years 1945. Inside of 1945, there was a little school inside with Wind Waker talking to the teacher about the boy named William. The teacher take Wind Waker to William, and they having a talking about William himself. And William said, "I know it sound like little strange, 'cause I'm using my own magic." Wind Waker asks, "You had a magic?" William said, "Yes, and everybody didn't like my magic because they think my magic is dark." Wind Waker said, "I'm sorry they didn't like your magic, but there were a big mistake. There were very time change that we people made a big mistake." William said, "I believe you, and I always trying to make everybody believe in me, and because I want them to be my friend, but now I'll use my magic to make new area." Wind Waker said, "You see that your dream will be with you, so come with me, 'cause it's time for you to be yourself." And so William had become Snake Spear. When Sanwa opened his eye, he said, "Wind Waker, you met the boy named William, and he used to be a snake spear." Wind Waker said it's true because he found out that he turned himself into an evil warlock. Someone knows that Snake Spear real name is William, and he coming to get Robin. Soon after, Senwa, Sob, and Wind Waker went up to Just, Maria, Dr. Alexander, and everybody. Just said, "You guys are here just in time." Senwa said, "Thanks, and I need to tell you guys about Snake Spear." 5 minutes later, Just didn't know Snake Spear's real name is William, and soon Snake Spear is here. Snake Spear brought snake, giant scorpion, giant bats, trolls, giant snake, and gnome? The Dimension Soldier #1 said, "Those little guys are not so bad." Wanted to know, throw a rock at other Dimension Police. And the Dimension Soldier #2 said, "You realize that these gnomes are very dangerous in the other dimension, right?" Snake Spear walked to the Sultan and said, "I'm here for the little boy." Sultan said, "You think that you can be more powerful than anyone else." Snake Spear said, "You see that when I gonna do with this boy, I poke his one of those fingers and places to the circle to summon him, because he is the creation of land that made out of wood, and his name is Puppeteer." Sultan asked, "What Puppeteer going to do?" Snake Spear said, "He'll take over the entire dimension." Sultan said, "That's what I thought will be, and you and your friend and your army will never be unstoppable." Snake Spear said, "I have no choice to not able to spare you people in city." Snake Spear snapped his finger, and the army won up to the Dimension Police and the Dimension Navy. The Dimension Police and the Dimension Navy won up to Snake Spear Army, and they end up fighting. One of the gnomes is attacking Dimension Soldier number 2 on his face and yell, "The gnome has got my face!" Dimension Soldier number 1 yell, "I got your back!" So Dimension Soldier number 1 hit the gnome with the copper stick, and Dimension Soldier number 2 is okay. And the Universe Guardian and the Hero of the Time helped the Dimension Police and Dimension Navy. Sob, Cloud, Storm, Ema, Power, Wind Waker, Dora, Polo, Charm, and Lucia are fighting all the Snake, and Snake Spear walk up to Robin, and someone yell, "Leave him alone!" Snake Spear said, yes, the dog is trying to stop me, but now I'll do whatever it takes to do it. Make things right. Senwa said, "You can't do it because we all know that we did mistake, but that's okay because we didn't mean to do all of that, so it's just an accident." Snake Spear asked, "What is so great about mess we made?" Someone said, "You see that it's not your fault or my fault or all of us' fault, because we try our best to get everything right." Snake Spear shout, "That was the useless speech that you ever made." Snake Spear drove the dark magic at Sanwa, and he landed right hit into the wall. Maria said, "Sanwa and Cobra got Robin." Snake Spear said, "Excellent work, my fair Cobra, and now we'll use his blood to summon Puppeteer." Checking. Sobbed showed up and said, "Stop." Snake Spear said, "Hello, Sobbed." Sobbed said, "I won't let you have this boy." Snake Spear asked, "You think you could stop me?" Sobbed said, "I know that you're trying to rule the dimension, but it's not about you." Snake Spear said, "But I must to do something in dimension, but now you'll feel the suffer to Puppeteer." Sob said, "Only the great power you have is trying to control your mind." Snake Spear said, "I'm sorry to say this, but I must do it my way." The giant snake bite sobbed right to his neck, and Maria yelled, "Dad! No!" Snake Spear, Cobra, and Giant Snake got away with Robin. Dr. Alexander come by and said he'd been bitten by the giant snake with venom. Maria crying and said, "Dad, it's going to be all right." Sob said, "Maria, I know that you were trying to help me, but I want you to be good dog to make all the world right. And so, please make sure that my daughter stay with you." Someone said, "I'll do it for you." Sob passed away, and Maria still crying, and she hugged Senwa. Snake Spear Army got away too, and everybody is okay now. In the multi-city century, they all watched Sod's funeral, and Dr. Alexander said, "I knew that only the history can change like lost and simple." When Waker said, "At least there is another like the time and the tension." Everybody leaving the multi-city century, and Sanwa said, First, Clark got killed by evil Queen. Then Nick got stabbed by his space captain. And now Maria's father got bitten by a giant venomous snake. Just said, I know everybody died and we need to save Robin. Just checking. Okay. Someone will not give up and they need to find a way to save Robin from Snake Spear. Meanwhile, at Snake Spear Dark House, Snake Spear tossed Robin into a cage and said, Welcome to my home, and there is no escape from me. Snake Spear locked up with the key, and Robin said, Mr. Snake Spear, sir, you don't have to do this. Snake Spear said, Yes, I do, 'cause when I summon Puppeteer, he'll make you be a good slave. Robin said, No, please don't. Snake Spear said, Yes, I'll do it. Snake Spear drew a circle around the floor and he drew a symbol inside the circle. He put on the 8 candles, the black feather, the cobweb, the dead flower, and the robin blood. Snake Spear has complete all the ingredients and he ready to summon Puppeteer. When Snake Spear summoned Puppeteer, the big brush is coming up and Puppeteer is here. The Puppeteer using a deep voice and said, There are no string on me. Meanwhile, Samuel, Maria, rest of them are having a meeting at the multi-city court. Sultan said, We all know that Warlock had the boy and the giant snake killed the leader of the universe guardian. Samuel said, But we need to save Robin from Snake Spear. Sultan said, Snake Spear is all around the entire dimension, and we don't know where to find him. Maria said, We won't give up because we need to find his home. And when my father died, he told Samuel that I could stay with him. Sultan said, And only reason is that Snake Spear is very dangerous man in dimension. Just look around dimension inside his head and said, Guys, I found Snake Spear and he already summoned Puppeteer, but now they're coming in here. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. I already flipped the page. Everybody look outside in the multi-city and Snake Spear and the Puppeteer is here. The Puppeteer said, Citizen of the multi-city, I've been summoned by Snake Spear, and now we can take over the dimension, so bow for us. Samuel said, Not until you give us Robin. Snake Spear snapped his finger, and Cobra brought Robin with him. Puppeteer said, You see that I lay out of wood, but Snake Spear raped me when he was a kid in school, but I was been treated by the teacher, and she taught me away from him. So I reunite Snake Spear, and we here for revenge. Snake Spear said, So it's time to set things right. So Puppeteer turned the portal to dimension open and make it mere reflection. Snake Spear army is here, and Samuel has an idea to stop Snake Spear and Puppeteer. Senwa, Just, and Maria jump right to the other portal, and a Dimension Police and a Dimension Navy fighting Snake Spear Army. Soon Senwa, Just, and Maria got here in Maria's room, and Senwa grabbed Jigsaw Ball and they off to the multi-city. Snake Spear and Puppeteer watching the fight, and Puppeteer asks, "Do you feel we having our own life?" Snake Spear said, "Yes, because the only true powerful is powerful to us." Puppeteer said, "Yes, and we can do for the dimension." Snake Spear said once they were going to surround it, all of them will serve us for good. Puppeteer said, "Let's not forget that we saved the entire dimension." Senwa, Just, and Maria has returned to Multi-City, and Senwa tapped 3 times on the ball, and Grego appeared and said, "Hello, doggy and nice man. I'm Maria Simpson." Just shout, "Holy Anubis! Where'd this monster come from?" Maria said, "Just, this is a Simpson name. This is my assistant named Grego. He come from my jigsaw ball. Greg and Senwa, I forgot to tell you this, that there was more of the Grego inside the ball." Senwa said, "Wow, I didn't know there were more Grego inside the ball, and I'm so impressed about your ball." Senwa made Maria blush herself and smile at Senwa. So Senwa tapping the ball many times, and all the Gregos appeared, and all the Gregos said, "Hello, doggy, nice man, and me. I'm Maria's assistant." "Wow, really? Me too. We're both Maria's assistants. Yay!" Maria shout, "All right, old Grego, listen up. There was 2 bad guys named Snake Spear and Puppeteer, and they had the boy named Robin. And one of all you guys go save Robin, and one of all you guys go distract 2 baddies. So got it?" All of the Grego said, "We won't let you down, Maria. And we won't let you down." Maria said, "Good, and I'm counting on you. So go." All of the Gregos said, "You got it, leader." All of the Gregos won out to the battle, and Snake Spear saw it and said, "Puppeteer, look. What are those hairy beasts?" Puppeteer said, "There are too many of weird things to us." Snake Spear and Puppeteer are trying to destroy all the Grego, and one of the other Gregos distressed the Cobra and saved Robin. Senwa, Just, and Maria went up to Robin, but then all of the giant bats showed up, and they all like attacking them, until someone threw a fireball at one of the giant bats, and it was Windraker and his team, Universe's Guardian, and the hero of the time, including Dr. Alexander. The team handled the giant bats, and Dr. Alexander said, "You guys can go save Robin, and we'll take care for the big bat." Senwa, Just, and Maria has to save Robin, and one of the other Grego said, "We saved this boy, and we distressed Scary Snake." Maria said, "Good, so help with other people in the battle." All of the Gregos said, "You got it, my queen. Alder Grego helping people in the battle, and Snake Spirit said, I can't believe that there are so many monstrosities. Puppeteer said, I had enough of this hairball people. Puppeteer used his power to change the entire dimension and everybody floating to the upside down ground. Puppeteer saw Samuel, Josh, and Maria and Robin floating to the upside down ground and said, I knew it, you behind all this. Puppeteer grabbed Samuel and Maria to the tower, and Snake Spear will handle Josh and Robin. Puppeteer said, It's over for you dogs, 'cause we made a madness in dimension, and we're 100% pure genius in the multiverse. Someone never give up, and someone will give the hope to dream. Someone remembered that Anubis said that someday in the future life will make him a pharaoh, and that day someone stand up for himself and use the magic to defeat Puppeteer. Someone said, I don't give a rap about it, and what dogs can do is stay with the family and be part of the family. But we won't let you and Snake Spear take over the entire dimension, and this is our hope. Samuel magic and Puppeteer's power are hitting each other, and Just is fighting Snake Spear. Robin is standing here, and Snake Spear said, This is the way that I'm using my magic to destroy you. Just said, I'll not fit right in the darkness, and you'll be lost for everything you made in dimension. Snake Spear said, in my opinion, that I'll be the one who take the goal. Just said, I had to end this madness in dimension. Soon, Just and Snake Spear are still fighting, and Just jumped right to the hill and said, Game over, Snake Spear. I'm on the top. Snake Spear said, You'll feel the power of my own nightmare. Just said, Go ahead, do it. Make me get killed. Snake Spear jumped to Just, but he threw a power ball at Snake Spear. Just said, You're just the only one in the dimension, and we need you to make a goodness, not just join the darkness. So please bring hope and dream. Snake Spear said, You haven't seen a less of me. Just said, We know you're not a monster, and we love you. Snake Spear turned himself into a stone, and Just and Robin walk away. Meanwhile, Samuel and Puppeteer are still in a fight, and Puppeteer said, This is it. I'll make you a slave, and you can't do about it. Samuel said, And of course that I'll stop you for doing is bad, and you'll be a loss in mess. Puppeteer said, I don't care about dream, and I'm doing a ton of evil. Puppeteer power is so much power, and it's going to Samuel, but Maria was on Samuel's side, and they used the magic to destroy Puppeteer. Their magic is stronger than Puppeteer power, and the magic hit right to the Puppeteer, and he yelled, "No!" Puppeteer is gone, and Snakespeare army won away. The entire dimension is back to normal, and everybody won the war. All the Greggle said, "Our work here is done." All the Greggle disappear, and just shout, "We won!" Plus, Samuel and Maria are happy, and they did a kiss. Soon, Samuel, just Maria, and Robin saw Amara back, and Robin asked, "Amara, is that you?" Amara said, "Yes, Robin, I'm here." Robin said, "I'm so glad to see you again." Robin went up to Amara and hugged her. Amara said, "I miss you so much." Robin said, "I miss you so much too." Robin told Amara that just had defeated Snakespeare with his power ball, and Amara said, "Thank you for protecting the boy from the evil warlock. And now I must take Robin to his home for his parents." Robin must say goodbye to Samuel, Just, and Maria for leaving, and he hugged them. Robin walked up to Amara, and Maria said, "It's time that I taking you home, and your parents are missing you so much." Robin and Amara walk into another dimension, and they gonna miss him so much. In 2009, at Egypt, Dr. Alexander made a schoolhouse called Dr. Alexander Home for the Other Children. That all the kids who lost their parents can stay at the kingdom and learn about Egyptian spell. After the wedding inside the temple, Maria is dressed as an Egyptian bride. Emerald said, "We're so happy about our son is getting married." Arthur said, "Let's not forget that Samuel's wife will become a new queen of Egypt." Just said, "There always has time that Samuel has his first queen." Windwaker said, "At last there was an oddest time about love and magic." Dr. Alexander come out and said, "Dear beloved dog and people, we gather around here today that they were very honestly and to each other, and they worked together to destroy the puppeteer and save all of the dimensions. So Samuel, will you take Maria to be your queen?" Samuel said, "I do." And Dr. Alexander asked Maria, "Will you take Samuel to be your pharaoh?" Maria said, "I do." And Dr. Alexander said, "I pronounce you pharaoh and queen. You now may kiss the bride." Samuel and Maria kiss each other, and everybody is cheering Maria is a new queen, and there will be a new chapter in the story. The end. Okay, looks like we're still on the Egyptian Beauty, the Princess of Egypt. I hope I'm going to see you on the next Wednesday or Thursday. So, I'm Christopher, signing off.